So today is day one of Vinaya in the West, 2018. And we're delighted to have everyone here. There's monastics from all over the world who started assembling here actually January 8th. And the momentum has been building over the days, culminating in actually Venerable Wu Yin's arrival and her entourage yesterday. And so we're absolutely thrilled to have Venerable Bhikshuni Master Wu Yin and her entourage here to teach us. Many of us have traveled to Taiwan for full ordination, and we've traveled to Luminary Temple to pay respects to her. And so now it's our chance to pay back the great kindness that was showered on us when we were at Luminary Temple. So it seems the last head count is that there's 41 participants in the program and 7 faculty from Taiwan. The participants and faculty come from 7 different countries, and volunteers, I should say. So the countries represented in the room right now include Australia, Argentina, Canada, Australia, I'll say it again, France, Germany, Taiwan, United States, and Italy. We have 40 volunteers helping us with this program. They're not all here at the same time, but it's just extraordinary the help that's coming for this program and how supported we feel. I'm going to read a few passages from a book that was published after a program that happened 22 years ago. And these passages absolutely still pertain to this assembly. And I'm going to start with a description of the event that began on February 4th, 1996. The day of the opening ceremony for life as a Western Buddhist nun. The stupa marking the site of the Buddha's enlightenment at Bodh Gaya, India, shone in the setting sun. Gathered near the gate were nuns, monks, laypeople, teachers, participants, and staff. Drawing nearly 100 participants from all over the world, life as a Western Buddhist nun was a grassroots endeavor whose principal aim was to help the first generation of Western nuns practicing in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition learn the Vinaya, the monastic discipline. We invited 2 principal teachers to educate us in Vinaya, Venerable Bhikshuni Wu Yin from Luminary Temple in Taiwan, and Venerable Geshe Thupten Nawang from Sarah J Monastery in India, and Tibet Center in Hamburg, Germany. So that was the setting for that event 22 years ago. Here we are, January 22nd, 2018, close to Newport, Washington. Not yet a historic site for Buddhism, but karma works in very interesting ways. And I'm not sure everyone in Newport knows what's going on in the next 2.5 weeks, but in time they will. So we're very delighted to have this very precious opportunity. I think all of us are really sort of getting it the more we spend each hour here, that this is a very precious opportunity, and that somehow in previous lives we've all worked very, very hard to create the causes and conditions to be here for these remarkable teachings that we're going to get. So I'd like to read a few other passages from this book that are just so inspiring and still appropriate. This is in the epilogue. Teachers who practice and understand Vinaya well are not afraid of change. They allow their students to experiment. However, they supervise and guide their students so that they do not go astray or get sidetracked. Master Yin Shun said that teaching Vinaya is not setting restrictions, telling students, don't do this, don't do that. Rather, a good teacher activates students' potential so that they have a clear understanding of the path to follow. Vinaya is not meant to confine people, but to give them an indication of what they can do and the type of people they can become. He distinguished intellectual concepts from the practical reality of implementing the principles they describe in daily life. Implementation is about opening up potential. And to do this, a teacher must understand the student's background and abilities. Isn't that exciting that we have teachers that can do this for us? These are the words that Venerable Bhikshuni Wuyen spoke this opening day 22 years ago. Early this morning, I went to the Enlightenment Stupa and prayed for peace to fill our world and for Dharma to be sustained. I prayed that the Buddha's wisdom and light go with each bhikshu and bhikshuni, shramanera, shramanarika, and layperson, so that you will bring the Buddha Dharma to each corner of the world you visit, sharing it in skillful ways according to the dispositions of the people and culture of the place. Each of you preserves the Dharma within yourself, and by practicing the Buddha's teachings and observing the Vinaya, you will tame your body, speech, and mind. For that reason, take care of yourselves, not out of selfishness, but in order to cultivate your wisdom, accumulate positive potential, and benefit all beings. I think that still holds for what we're going to be doing here, and it includes every one of us. So in conclusion, the Buddha took care of and continues to take care of his followers by teaching the Dharma and the Vinaya. When I joined the Sangha, my teachers taught me continuously, and I now want to repay their kindness by contributing to the welfare of the Sangha and the Three Jewels. I ask you, too, to use your talents with love to benefit the Sangha. There's nothing more to add to that. Let's do that for the benefit of all beings.